Okay, self-exercise 8.3, question number 3. A particle moves along a straight line and passes through a fixed point O. Its displacement is given by 8 plus 2t minus t squared, where t is the time in second after it starts moving. A. Determine the expression for the velocity function, acceleration function of the particles in terms of t. So you need to find the velocity function and the acceleration function. So we have learned, if you have s, you can find velocity function using differentiation. So after you differentiate this, you will get 2 minus 2t. And then from velocity function, you can find acceleration function. The same, you must use differentiation. So you will get negative 2 then. Okay, B. Sketch graph of displacement. Okay, displacement as velocity and acceleration function of the particle for 0 to 4 seconds. And then they kata interpret the graph. So we need to sketch all this graph. Okay, let's sketch the graph. Okay, so let's see how to sketch the graph. Okay, let's sketch displacement time graph first. So as I said, we must have 3t at the beginning of the motion, t0. So when t0, put in t as 0 in your s function, you will get 8 meter. Okay, because now from 0 to 4 seconds. Okay, at the end of the motion, t equals to 4. So substitute t as 4. Okay, finally you will get 0 meter. And then you must find the time where the s is maximum. Okay, so here, since the coefficient of the t squared here is negative, so it has maximum point. So the s is maximum. S maximum when v equals to 0. So you find when v equals to 0, the v function is 2 minus 2t. So you will get 1 second. At 1 second, s is maximum. So you find s1, put in t as 1. Finally, you will get 9 meter. So you plot. Okay, so now we plot 0, 8. Okay. So here, 1, 9. Here. And we understand here, the v is maximum, the s is maximum here, so you can sketch like that because maximum point is here at the point 19, and then 40 here. Then you join. Okay, so this is our curve. Okay, done. So this is s equals 8 plus 2t minus t squared graph. Done. Okay, next, let's sketch velocity graph. So for velocity graph, it is a linear graph. Okay, since it starts from 0 to 4 seconds, it's enough if you use when t is 0, what is v at 0 second, you will get, put in t as 0, you will get 2. Okay, and then when t is 4, v at 4 seconds, if you substitute t as 4, okay, 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 become negative 6. So let's plot 0, 2. So let's say 2 is here. So plot here. And 4, negative 6. Oh. Okay, so we have negative part here. Okay, so let's negative 6 is here. So was 4, negative 6 here. Okay, then you join to form a straight line. Okay, oops, so use ruler. So you get that. So this is the equation is v equals 2 minus 2t. Done. Okay, if you substitute t as 1, okay, t1, v1 is 2 minus 2, 0. That's why here, one more point is at the point 1, 0. So this is a graph. And one more graph is, so this is, so the graph right now, you can label here as V, and one more acceleration. Okay, acceleration graph. SVA. Okay, A equals negative 2 means it is a straight line. So let negative 2 here. You can draw a straight line. So this is A equals negative 2, acceleration graph. So complete. Okay, let's interpret the graph. Okay. The question asks you to interpret the graph. So when you interpret the graph, okay, must involve displacement, velocity, and acceleration. So the green color is displacement graph, the red color is the velocity graph, and the purple color is the acceleration graph. So you ambil daripada from 0 to 4 second, right? So enough you take the t you take at 0 second. Okay, at 0 second you can you just take at 0 second, and then here 1 second, and then 4 second. Ambil 3t ni cukup dah. Explain based on this 3t. Okay, 0 second, 1 second, and 4 second. Okay, so you can see the particle start move, okay, on the displacement 8 meter. Okay, yellow, green color. Nah, start daripada sini. Okay, so displacement, the particle start to move on the displacement of 8 meter from the fixed point O. And then here, look at the velocity graph. Here the velocity, the initial velocity, okay, red color. The initial velocity here, okay, is 2 meter per second. So dia punya displacement, dia start move on displacement of 8 meter from the fixed point O with the initial velocity of 2 meter per second. And then here you can see the acceleration is negative 2 meter per second. That is the first one at t equals 0. Kita start daripada mula. This one settle. So how to interpret? You take 3t enough. Okay, so masa dia start, okay, and then tengah-tengah tu lah when the S is maximum on S maximum here, right? And then end of the journey. Begin, okay, and then when S maximum here, and then at the end of the journey. Ambil 3t ni cukup bila kita explain, interpret. Okay, so masa mula apa berlaku pada displacement dia. Okay, acceleration dia berapa, initial velocity dia berapa. So kita boleh nampak dia start move on the displacement of 8 meter from fixed point O. And then dia punya initial velocity is 2 meter per second. And then dia punya acceleration is negative 2 meter per second. Right, next. Kita tengok at 1 second apa yang terjadi. Okay, next. Okay, at 1 second, here, what's happened here? The coordinate here is 1, 0. Right. T is 1 second. And the 0 here represent the V value. Okay. So the particle is at rest. V equals to 0. The particle is at rest with velocity of 0 meter per second. And then here, at the same time, bila kita tengok acceleration graph, value dia still negative 2. Acceleration still the same, which is negative 2 meter per second. Okay, and at 1 second, the particle, the S is maximum here. Dia dah, at 1 second, the particle start to what? Rest. So, and then turns its direction. Boleh nampak, dia turns dia punya direction. Move to the left side. Okay? Okay, next, kita tengok the last part at 4 second. Ingat, bila kita nak interpret, kita ambil masa begin, and then masa bila dia nak reverse ataupun S maximum here. Okay, and then masa tamat. 3t cukup lah. Okay, next, last. The last one at 4 second. At the end of the journey. you can see throughout the time 0 to 4 second, okay, the acceleration ni, okay, of the particle, this graph, okay, the acceleration of the movement of the particle is constant. Okay, dari awal sampai habis dia negative 4 meter. Okay, and then kita from here, it is from 0 to 4 second, right? So we can calculate the total distance travelled by the particle. Refer to the displacement graph, this one. Okay, so this is SVA graph. So this graph, displacement graph, this part, here to here, 9 minus 8, 1 meter, and then this part, okay, 9 meter plus 9. Then total distance become 10 meter. Okay, alright. So this is how you interpret the graph. So teknik dia, ambil 3T, masa mula, masa bila graph tu maksimum atau minimum, tengok apa yang jadilah, and then masa tamat lah, end of the motion. For this question, 0 to 4 second, in the first 4 second means 0 second until 4 second, and then bila kita tengok graph tu dia maksimum dekat t equals to 1 bila you buat v equals to 0, the particle stop and then dia turns dia punya direction dekat sini, at apa tu, kat sini kan v equals to 0. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you.